Right, guys, here we are. Sorry about the noise in the background, but got some building work going on. I do apologise for that. Anyway, today I saw this in the Daily Mail, so take as much salt as that as you want to take with it in terms of pinches. But it looks as though Sam Johnston, who has been with West Brom this season, looks like he is possibly a contender for Crystal Palace to add to their goalkeeping team. It looks as though he's going to be moving away from West Brom this summer, and Palace apparently have emerged as one of the contenders for his signature. Now, they finished just above mid-table last season in the Championship, couldn't get promotion, and he's been okay. It looks like he may well be down the pecking order in terms of England keepers because other English keepers in the Premiership have done slightly better, I think, than him this season. So it looks like he might drop down the pecking order in terms of England. And I'm not entirely sure how I feel about him coming to Crystal Palace. I mean, I know that with Vincente Gaeta, there was talk about him, or he did mention about possibility of going back to Spain sometime. But I don't know whether this guy would be a good replacement. Sam Johnston. I'm not sure if he'd be a good replacement. I mean, 29 years old, so he's kind of coming towards his peak as goalkeeping standards. I'm not sure we would necessarily gain anything from him coming to the club. I mean, obviously we've got Jack Butland, but if Gaeta goes, then we're going to need somebody else to step in as a number two, possibly. So for that reason, it might be a good idea. But it all depends on Gaeta, doesn't it? I mean, he's got a little bit left on his contract. He's always been fairly happy at the club, and I know one day he wants to go back to Spain, but that might not be for another year or so. And would really want to sign another goalkeeper on a what if? I mean, I don't know. I don't know how this is going to pan out, but I'm not entirely sure that this guy, even if we did choose another goalkeeper, not entirely sure this guy would be good. I mean, okay, he's not had a bad season with West Brom. He's played 36 games from this season. They finished 10th, but they were, Steve Bruce did have to come in halfway through the season to try and get them back into the contention, which they weren't able to do, unfortunately. So it depends really on how Patrick Vieira thinks about him and the goalkeeping staff, whether they believe he's going to be a good addition to the squad. I don't think necessarily we need him. I think with Eaton Butland at the moment, I think everything's fine, and I'm not entirely sure we need any more competition in that area at the moment. I mean, if Gaeta was to say, at the end of my contract, I'm definitely going back to Spain, then that's the time to look at it. But I think at the moment we're okay. But let me know your thoughts. Let me know whether you think this guy would be a good signing, whether we need another goalkeeper or not. I mean, do you think that we need to have more competition in that area, or do you think that we're okay with what we got? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Thank you very much.